Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Bird Business Channel. If you want to get the inside scoop on the hottest tech companies, well, this is the place to be. Today, we are going to look at a Taiwanese company called Chroma ATE Inc. And you're not going to believe this, but they're like a big supplier to TSMC.
Oh, yeah, the chip-making giant. That's right.
I know, Chroma.
They're kind of a hidden gem.
It does sound more like a juice bar, though, right?
Yeah.
Not exactly high-tech. What do they even do?
Think of them as, like, quality control experts. They
Right.
specialize in precision measurement, so, like, incredibly accurate and reliable instruments to test all kinds of tech components.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what kind of components? Give us some examples.
Okay, so smartphones,
Okay.
LED lights, electric car batteries,
Wow.
all that good stuff.
So they're testing stuff for basically all the big tech companies out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a big job.
Yeah, it's crucial work.
Yeah.
Especially with TSMC, always pushing the limits of what's possible.
Right.
Chroma makes sure that all those components are working perfectly before they hit the market.
That's huge.
It is.
But it sounds like they're not just like a one-trick pony, right? They don't just do smartphones.
No.
What else?
Their reach is pretty vast. So displays, power electronics, semiconductors, and they're even involved in the renewable energy sector.
Oh.
Like testing solar panels. They're involved in a lot of different industries.
Okay. I am very intrigued. So how did they get so big? It's not like they just appeared out of nowhere, right?
Well, their story is actually quite fascinating.
Okay.
Chroma's been around since 1984.
Wow.
Founded by 4 ambitious guys right out of a top Taiwanese university.
I love those stories.
Yeah, just brilliant minds getting together to make a difference.
Yeah.
They built their success on innovation, and they really focused on high-tech, low-volume products, stuff that requires specialized expertise.
So like a very niche market.
Very niche.
Okay.
And get this, they even do custom single-unit orders for some clients.
Wow, that's dedication.
It is
No wonder they're doing so well.
Yeah.
It seems like they found that perfect spot in the market
absolute.
where they can provide this high-quality, specialized service that people are willing to pay for.
Exactly. And they have a huge variety of offerings. Over 40 product lines.
Wow.
Over 400 models.
That's crazy.
For a company their size, that's a lot.
No, right. So they're not messing around.
Yeah.
But what makes them so special? Like, what's their secret sauce?
I think it boils down to accuracy, reliability, and unique technology. In the tech world, precision is everything.
Oh, totally.
Especially when you're dealing with cutting-edge advancements.
Right. One tiny mistake, and it could be a disaster.
Exactly. And their clients,
Yeah.
mostly engineers, they demand the best, and Chroma delivers consistently.
So they've built trust.
Absolutely.
That's huge in any industry, but especially in tech, I would imagine.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So they're doing all this great work. They've got this incredible reputation. It's got to be paying off, right?
Oh, absolutely. They consistently have profit margins of over 50%.
Wait, 50%? Are you serious?
Even during economic downturns.
What? They must be rolling in it.
Well, they're smart.
Yeah.
They reinvest a lot of that back into research and development.
Right, which is crucial.
Just keeps them ahead of the curve.
Makes sense. But even the best companies sometimes stumble, right? Did Chroma ever have any missteps?
Actually, yeah. They tried to get into the market for uninterruptible power supplies. UPS for short.
Ooh, a plot twist.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, it didn't really work out. That
wow.
market's a whole different ballgame.
Right.
And it wasn't really their forte, so they learned a valuable lesson about sticking to what they're good at.
So stay in your lane kind of thing.
Exactly. Sometimes the best growth comes from focusing on your strengths.
You know what? That's such a good point for anyone listening. It's something we can all learn from.
It is.
So we've learned so much already about Chroma.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
And guess what? This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
There's so much more to uncover.
I'm excited to dig deeper into Chroma's story.
Me too.
It's really amazing how they started.
Yeah, like where did it all begin?
Right, from a small startup to this global player.
Yeah, how did they get their first big break?
Well, let's rewind back to 1984.
Okay.
Personal computers were just becoming a thing.
Ah, the good old days.
Right. And these 4 friends, they decided to launch Chroma,
Okay.
their first product, a graphic signal generator.
A graphic signal generator.
I
I have no idea what that is.
basically, back then, everyone needed a monitor for their new PCs.
Right.
And these generators were used to test those monitors.
So basically making sure the monitors were working properly.
Exactly.
Nice.
Making sure they were displaying things correctly.
Gotcha.
The tech behind these generators was pretty complex, and there were only a few companies making them, mostly in the US and Japan.
So Chroma was going up against some big competition right from the start.
Oh yeah, they were facing some giants.
Wow.
But they weren't afraid.
Good for them.
They knew they had the skills and the vision, and they created something really special.
What did they do differently?
Their graphic signal generators were not only comparable in quality to the ones made by the big companies,
Okay.
but they were also significantly cheaper.
Whoa! Undercutting the competition. That's a bold strategy.
It was, but it paid off.
Yeah, it sounds like
It gave them the recognition they needed to expand into other areas.
So they proved themselves as innovators.
Exactly. They weren't afraid to take risks.
That's so important in the tech world.
It is. You have to constantly be pushing the boundaries.
So they had this great start.
They did.
But staying on top of the tech game,
Yeah.
that can't be easy.
Not at all.
Like, what were some of the challenges they faced?
Well, one of the biggest challenges for any tech company is staying ahead of the curve.
Right, because technology changes so fast.
Exactly. What's cutting edge today might be obsolete tomorrow.
It's a constant race.
It is.
So how did Chroma keep up?
Well, they really focused on continuous learning.
Okay.
They invested a lot in training their employees,
Smart.
encouraging them to stay updated on all the new tech.
You got to keep learning.
Yeah.
Especially in that industry.
Absolutely. But it's not just about internal expertise.
Oh, what else?
They're also big on collaboration,
Okay.
partnering with other companies and research institutions.
So getting the best minds together.
Yeah. They've even partnered with the Taiwanese government on some R&D projects.
Wow, so they're really tapping into a network of experts.
They are. And this has been key to their success.
So they're staying sharp.
Yes.
They're collaborating.
Mhm.
But how do they actually go about developing these incredible instruments?
Well, they have this philosophy they call Farash, which basically means small quantity, diverse variety.
Small quantity, diverse variety.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a core part of their approach.
But most tech companies aim for mass production, right? To keep costs down.
That's the traditional way of thinking.
Yeah.
But Chroma found success by focusing on niche markets. They're happy to produce smaller quantities
Okay.
as long as they're providing highly specialized solutions.
So they're like the craftspeople of the tech world.
Exactly. Very meticulous and precise.
I like that analogy.
And get this,
Yeah.
they even customize single unit orders.
For real.
Yeah, for clients with very, very specific needs.
Talk about going the extra mile.
It's all about quality and meeting those unique requirements.
So if they're not making tons of products,
Right.
how do they stay profitable?
Well, because they offer such specialized products,
Yeah.
they can charge a premium.
Makes sense.
They're not competing on price.
Right.
They're competing on expertise.
It's about the value they bring?
Exactly. And that's allowed them to reinvest those profits and stay ahead of the game.
Smart. So they're focused, adaptable, collaborative. Is there anything they don't do well?
Well, remember that story about the uninterruptible power supply?
Oh, yeah, the UPS thing?
Yeah.
What happened again?
Oh, it turned out that market was just not a good fit for them.
So sometimes you have to know when to walk away.
You do.
Stick to your strengths.
Exactly. And that's another important part of their success.
Okay.
They understand their limitations.
So they're self-aware.
Yes, very much so.
But with so many opportunities in the tech world,
Oh, yeah, there's always something new popping up.
how do they decide what to pursue?
They have a very rigorous process for evaluating projects.
Okay, tell me more about that.
First, they look at whether the project aligns with their core expertise.
Right, sticking to what they know.
Exactly. Then they consider the market potential.
Like, is there a need for this?
Yes. Is there enough demand to justify the investment?
Got to make sure it makes business sense.
Absolutely. And they also look at the competition.
Of course.
Are there already big players in that space?
Right. You don't want to go head-to-head with the giants unless you have something really special.
Exactly. They need to have a unique edge.
Okay, so they have this whole evaluation process.
They do.
But who makes the final decision?
Well, they're big on collaboration, even in decision-making.
Interesting.
So engineers, product managers, marketing experts.
Wow.
Everyone involved gets a voice.
So it's a team effort.
It is.
I bet there are disagreements, though,
Oh, yeah, of course.
with so many different opinions.
But they encourage open communication and debate.
Okay.
They see those different viewpoints as valuable.
Like a brainstorming session.
Kind of like that. It helps them come up with new ideas.
So it's all about being open to different perspectives.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's helped them stay ahead of the curve.
Right, always adapting and innovating.
Exactly.
Where do they even go from here?
Well, I think they're in a great position for growth.
Okay, I'm listening.
Remember those profit margins?
Oh yeah, 50%. I still can't believe it.
It's incredible. And it's not just a one-time thing.
Right, they've been consistently profitable.
Exactly, even when the economy's been down.
That's a good sign.
It shows that their strategy is working.
So sticking to those high-margin specialized products.
Yeah, that GRI philosophy is really paying off.
Small quantity, diverse variety.
Exactly.
It's like they found the secret formula.
You really have.
But there are other companies making specialized equipment, right?
There are.
So what makes Chroma stand out?
It's not just about the products.
Okay, what else?
It's the whole experience. They're known for their incredible customer service.
So they actually help their clients use the equipment.
Oh, absolutely. They provide training and support.
That's smart.
They make sure their clients know how to get the most out of their products.
So it's like a partnership.
Exactly. They build strong relationships with their clients.
And happy clients mean repeat business.
Exactly.
So we've got strong financials, happy clients. What else is contributing to their success?
Well, they've also been very strategic about their global expansion.
Okay, so they're not just focused on Taiwan.
Nope. They have a presence in key markets all over the world.
So they're thinking big.
Yeah.
World domination next.
Maybe. But seriously, they're well positioned for growth.
Especially with their connection to TSMC.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
TSMC is like the king of chip making.
And Chroma is a key supplier.
So they're riding the wave of the semiconductor boom.
Absolutely.
But you know what I really admire about Chroma?
What's that?
They haven't lost sight of their values. They're still all about innovation, quality, customer focus.
Yeah, it's easy to get distracted when you're growing so fast.
But they've stayed true to their roots.
They have, and I think that's a testament to their leadership and their culture.
They're building something that lasts.
Exactly. It's not just about short-term profits.
It's about making a real impact.
It's about defining success on your own terms.
And it looks like Chroma has found a winning formula. They have. They're powering the future of technology, one precision measurement at a time.
It's an inspiring story.
It really is.
And I can't wait to see what they do next.
Me neither. Speaking of what's next,
Oh.
you know my friend Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, the executive director of the Arizona-Taiwan office.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him.
Well, he thinks Chroma has huge potential in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, especially with TSMC building a new facility there.
That makes sense. Their expertise would be really valuable there.
Right. So who knows? Maybe we'll see Chroma open up shop in Arizona someday.
That would be interesting.
It's definitely something to watch.
It is.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today.
It's been fun.
Thanks for joining us on the Board Business channel. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.